What's up, Nintendo gamers and Sega gamers? The Kid here, and welcome to the first Sonic Lost World update. So, the updates for Sonic Lost World has started faster than I expected since I thought I would do my first update after June 11th of Nintendo's E3, since that was when they said they were officially going to reveal Sonic Lost World. But that isn't the case since Sega just released some new news. So let's dive right into that, guys. I think you'll find it very interesting. Sega recently revealed through Twitter and Facebook these new images that teases 6 new characters. They ask us a question if they're friends or foes, and they also go on to say we can find out on May 29th what these characters are and who they are, if they will be villains or if they will help Sonic and be new friends of Sonic. With that, it was rumored that Sega leaked the reveal trailer for Sonic Lost World, and fans that have gotten to see it through Facebook and Twitter have said that Sonic will be battling against characters known as the Guardians. Right after that, this was revealed, these 6 new characters. So that's really interesting. So, guys, let me get into my thoughts where I'll be analyzing these characters and what I think in my general opinion. So let's get right to that. So my thoughts, yeah, it was said that Sega did accidentally leak the reveal trailer to Sonic Lost World, and some fans on Facebook did see it and in detail told us that Sonic will be fighting against characters known as the Guardians of the Lost World. So that's really interesting. And then, like I said, right after this, well, after that, these silhouette pictures appeared, and the best among them is this picture. So that's why I'm primarily showing this one instead of the others, which you guys should have seen earlier in the video. So who are these characters? And Sega does ask the question if we think they are friends or foes. I honestly think, in my opinion, that they are foes. Because, one, you could see that most likely and probably the most logical answer to this is all 6 of them represent all 6 worlds. With, that's pretty typical for any Sonic game to have 6 or more worlds. There will most likely be probably an eighth world or maybe seventh world, or secret world in that. And that goes along with what I said in my thoughts videos when it was Sonic Lost World was first announced, and I said that in the picture it looks like different broken parts of the world. Really looked at like different worlds you'll be having to take part in. That has you going through the game. The volcano world, ice world. Plains world. Grassy plains world and sand and all that. And it looks like these characters may be the bosses of each world that we're going to see, or the guardians of each section of the world that we're going to see. So it's really interesting. Now, some people have said that the one in the middle that you can see looks a little bit like Bowser, and I gotta admit, with the horns and the little ponytail looking thing in the silhouette, and the like chain like bracelets it does kind of remind me of Bowser a little bit, but it's really hard to tell what these characters are. I mean, some of them look really lanky, creative. One of them looks kind of like a dolphin, the one on the far left. He's kind of the smallest of the bunch. And one looks like a girl with, maybe a tail or a whip. And she obviously has hair going down. She's in a very, very womanizing pose, a very typical pose that just pretty much says all out that's a woman, and a sharp spike at the top of her head. And that's another thing. If you look really closely, all of them have some type of form of spikes on their head, whether it's horns or something. You can see it on everybody. Everybody has a horn or so. You have this really blobby looking one, and they look more like they could be dragon type characters or something, or should I say reptilian like? That's what I'm saying because of the horns and stuff, but they could be totally made up characters and creatures and stuff, just like on Sonic Colors and stuff. So we'll see. The one in between, the one with the giant horns and the blobby one, that's the one that I find the most interesting because you can't really tell what the heck it is. Is it holding something, or is that its head and it's detached? What is its body? Its body looks like, I don't know. It looks like a jar that's oozing something out. It just looks weird. Um, but I also like the one in the middle, which is probably going to be the leader. And these are probably most likely the guardians and stuff, or if they're tyrants or if they're friends, I think they will be, enemies of Sonic. So where does that put Eggman? Maybe Eggman transports Sonic to this world, or maybe he doesn't appear in the game at all. That would be a huge twist for Eggman to not appear at all. And from this game, it looks like it's kind of going in the Sonic's color direction, where it's Sonic and Tails, because this is a lost world, which means it's not on the dimension or anything that Sonic is on, and that's pure speculation right there. But it implies that, so that would mean that Knuckles and Blaze and all that probably won't be in this game or make appearances, and maybe it will be like Sonic Colors for the Wii and 3DS. All those characters appear in the 3DS version, but as far as the Wii U version, it's just Sonic and Tails. And honestly, I loved Sonic Colors and seeing Sonic and Tails react with one another without no interruptions from the tend to be annoying characters in Sonic's universe. And I like a lot of characters. I like Sonic, Knuckles, and Blaze and stuff, but overall, the other characters just seem annoying, and when they're in the game, they have no real purpose but to just be there for, I guess, fans' sakes to see them. I really don't like Shadow because he's just so boring at this point and so typical. But as far as Sonic and Tails, I love that. If Knuckles shows up, that would be cool too. So please, Sega, let us play as Tails in this game. That's one thing I want. I want to play as Tails in a 3D game outside of Sonic '06 and the Sonic Adventure games where I was just Tails in a giant, machine or something. And Sonic '06 sucks, so it speaks for itself. That wasn't really fair or a true representation of playing as Tails in a 3D game. Um, so hopefully they have Tails as playable or at least unlockable, just like in a Mario Galaxy games where you can unlock him, or something like that. I want to play as Tails, in the same way he plays in any other Sonic game, without some gimmicky machine, robot, death machine. Just him and his tail spinning just as fast as Sonic, or as fast as he can as Sonic. So we'll see how this game turns up. So guys, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think these six characters are? Do you think they're the Guardians? And will they be friends of Sonic's or foes of Sonic's? What do you think about the May 29th reveal, which will most likely be a CGI trailer and no gameplay? We'll probably get gameplay at E3, because, like I said in the beginning, I thought everything was going to be revealed at E3, so it makes sense if they reveal actual gameplay at E3 and just reveal a CGI trailer on May 29th. And that will just basically be booting up the Sonic cycle all over again. So again, these questions, guys, comment in the comment section below. I'll have source and links in the description to this news presented so you guys can see for yourself. So that's it for this update. I'll be doing more updates on Sonic Lost World as more things are revealed. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.